Hi, Rodrigo. This is Ken. I am sending you two videos. One is a YouTube video. Oh, and the second one, I'll also publish it as a YouTube video. But the first one is kind of currently what we have, and the second one is what I'm looking to move toward. I'm still using a lot of your work, just changing the color scheme and some other minor changes, but I wanted your help. First, I wanted to see if instead of animating a section, so you animated a section, if you can animate the full page, the full dimensions of the tablet. So this is the tablet, and it would cover all of this area here. So I try to replicate it here in a PowerPoint presentation, and this doesn't. This is not the way I would want it in terms of animation, ideally, but it's the best I can do with PowerPoint skills. But this is where I would like it to go. So what I'm seeing is that a lot of apps that look kind of clean, that I like it. You have this full color, right? That might be kind of shaded or something, but as soon as the app opens up, you see like just one thing, right? And so we would see like CO, and then that would just come up immediately when the app comes up, so that animation, it would kind of like emerge, right, or appear. And then from there, I'd like it to kind of like morph into letters, and then the eyeball, the eye. So it would be something like this, right? So it would go from the CO and kind of transform, and kind of you'd see kind of split off two ways, the sane, and then you have the eyeball that would start moving the way you've already have it moving, right? But the color scheme would be, and I'm hoping that we could do different color schemes that wouldn't be too much. So this is kind of a red and white color scheme. It might be a blue and white, or different. I'll give you like 3 or 4 different color schemes, and maybe you might have some other color schemes. So and then the phrasing it would say would be, hello, I'm CEO, ask me anything. And then that would change into just say, hey, CEO, right? And what I would like is, if I start this over from the beginning, is if I'm not sure if this is the way to go with this kind of font, or if a different font would be better. I don't know if it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be too much bigger, because it's kind of that cleaner look, I think. Um, but it might be a different font. And then when it comes up here, I don't know if CO needs to be either a different color or a different font, or if it looks clean just like the way it is. So I'm not sure. So you would always, right now in our app, everything is black and white, but CO is in yellow. Um, and So I'm not sure. I could get your advice on that. So in a nutshell, the app would open up, and then CO would appear, and then shortly thereafter it would split. You would see the text on top, and then the eyeball would show up, and then begin. There are like 3 patterns that you developed, right? The session 1, session 2, session 3 for this page 1. And then on page 2, which I haven't done yet, I'll give you some ideas for that in just a sec.